I was sleeping soundly in bed. Suddenly my blanket was pulled away. I opened my eyes in confusion. When I tried to sit up, my father grabbed my hair and threw me back onto the bed. He looked like a different person. His eyes swept over me with a strange longing. He gazed at my growing body. Cold fear ran through my body. I trembled uncontrollably. Finally he let go. He touched my face, said my daughter has grown up, then walked away. I sat there with my mind completely blank. The next morning my mother was cooking in the kitchen. I sat beside her, my mind was in chaos, wanting to tell mother what happened last night. Just then my father came over. His face was calm, his smile warm as if nothing had happened the night before. But in my heart all I could see was that terrible expression on his face. I stood up and left. Just when everyone was confused, Mom suddenly threw the food from the pot onto the table. She started eating like she was possessed. Her face became twisted. My brother suddenly started crying. That night I told my sister what father did to me last night. Before I finished, father pushed open the door and walked in. He grabbed a utility knife, slid out the full blade and walked toward us with cold eyes. The moment he moved, my sister pushed him away. She grabbed me and we ran desperately, but he appeared in front of us again. He grabbed her hair and dragged her across the room. She fell on the stairs and lost consciousness. I crawled away in terror, but father didn't chase me. He went into the kitchen and grabbed a hammer. When my sister woke up, heavy footsteps came from behind. She slowly turned around. Father stood there holding the hammer. She curled up in fear when he raised his hand. My scream stopped him. He turned around. I used all my strength to swing the frying pan, but he didn't back down. Instead, he raised the hammer to strike back. Then worse was the sound from downstairs. It was my father's voice. The father in front of us froze in place. He put down the hammer and walked into another room. The second father walked upstairs. He stared at us confused as if he didn't know what happened. We were completely panicked. We didn't know which father was real. My brother came out of the room. We called for him to go back. Then a woman's hand picked up the hammer. It was my mother. Her eyes were hollow. She raised the hammer and struck toward father. Mother turned to look at me. She raised the hammer and swung it down hard. Father immediately used his hands to protect me. Mother laughed strangely. She turned around. Glass fragments cut her feet, but she couldn't feel the pain. She slowly walked into a room, but just then, another mother appeared.